to Twins World, all about parenting. Hope you all are safe in your own places. And coming week is known as International Breastfeeding Week. And we need to understand that breastfeeding is the best gift any mother can give, or any family and society can give to the coming generation. And I myself is honored to be called as an ambassador of breastfeeding because I tried giving my twins breastfeeding till 4 years of age. Knowing the importance of breastfeeding, no mother can stop giving her breast milk to the baby because that is the best thing as a mother I can give to my child. And even in this COVID-19 pandemic is going on, there are so many mothers are coming up with newborns, and science have proved that breastfeeding never transmit any kind of COVID infection to the newborns or the children, provided you maintain all the respiratory etiquettes, that is you're wearing a mask and you're using an elbow or a tissue while you're coughing or sneezing, will protect the child, along with other preventive measures like hand washing and keeping the child a distance of 6 feet other than breastfeeding time. The another thing what we can see is bedding in is not encouraged, that is we are not encouraging a COVID mother to keep the baby with no COVID report or COVID negative baby on the bed, but the baby can be in the room 6 feet away in the same, means from the bed, but in the same room. So this will really help the mother to interact with the baby, and baby can get the best food that it is given by the nature. Coming to the topic what I have taken the last year, the same thing, I really want to encourage all the mothers to start breastfeeding immediately after birth. It will be good if you talk to the obstetrician and the pediatrician in prior itself that I want to breastfeed my baby in the labor room itself. You can quickening the process of breastfeeding, whereas you get a guidance and the initiation of breast milk will be started in the labor room or the operation theater, whatever surgical procedure what you are going through. Next important point of breastfeeding is till 6 months of age of the baby, you are supposed to give only your breast milk. Even the water is not needed because 90% of the breast milk is water. Before going deep into the topic, I would like to say the slogan of this year, that is breastfeeding foundation of life. As the slogan says, it is the foundation of the life, and it has the ample number of benefits for the newborn, that it gives all kind of development of the child because it aids for the best intellectual development of the child. It increases the immunity of the child. It helps for the growth and development of the child. It gives the best to the child and is the best thing you can give to a baby. Coming to the mother side of benefits, it reduces the bleeding after this delivery gets over, and it reduces the stress and anxiety of the mother, so that mother's hormonal balance can be maintained by increased production of breast milk. And we know that this is the cheapest source of food you can give to the child, and the best source of food. And more than that, it is cost effective. There is no money you need to pay to anyone once you are feeding your child with breast milk. Understand, breastfeeding is not started after the baby is born. You have 9 months, the baby in the womb giving you sign that be ready for breastfeeding, so that I will be breastfed in a better pace once I'm born. So understand, during the 9 months of period also, mentally you should be prepared for breastfeeding the child, because women, especially the new generation mother, is more worried about their figure and the shape of the breast and all. But nothing will happen as long as you are breastfeeding your child, and whatever increase in the size of the breast, it will reduce once you stop breastfeeding your child. And the figure or the shape of your body can be retained back once the postpartum period, or once the child reaches by 2 to 3 years, you can get back to the shape. So breastfeeding is not a curse or that pulls you down. It will actually boost you up. If you consider motherhood as a blessing, breastfeeding is the best gift you can give to your child. And coming to some of the important points, as a mother, I need to understand that once you start breastfeeding, make sure that the nipple and the black part, what we call as areola, is completely form teeth, like a bottle feed the teeth what we have, so that the baby can suck it well, so that the milk production is better stimulated. Otherwise you will have pain on the breast and you will be discouraged to, means you will feel discouraged because of the pain what you need to bear when the baby sucks in. That we need to understand. And once your baby is drinking milk, understand, before we used to tell that every second hourly breastfeed the child, but now it is changed by demand feeding. That is, whenever child cries for milk, give the baby milk. So what we need to understand, that if you're giving the right side of the breast or the left breast you're giving first, try to give the other side breast also with the milk. 10 minutes you can give, and next time whenever baby cries or after 2 hours you're going to breastfeed, start with the breast where you stopped the first time, so that you are able to give the complete milk, because there are divisions, that is, we call it as the first milk, there is the fore milk or the hind milk. So this is the best thing you can give to the child, so that the child can have completely. And the first initial 2-3 days the milk is known as colostrum, which contains extra nutrients and immunoglobulins which make the baby power packed and resistant to almost every kind of illness. So do not throw that milk which is called colostrum, but feed the child with that particular milk what is there for the mother. Then the next point what I want to emphasize is burping. Once the baby have the milk, always burp the baby in such a way that the commonest way or the easiest way a mother, even though she's not medically trained, what she can do is she can keep the baby on her shoulder with neck supported, whereas the tummy is pressed towards the shoulder of the mother, and you can keep that position for 20 minutes, because with sound the baby can pass gas, and without sound also baby can pass the gas. So what happened, the distended stomach, that is when the baby sucking the breast, what happened, air goes inside the tummy of the baby, can be taken out by this upright position and the slight compression what the mother is giving with the shoulder on the tummy of the baby. So this way we can protect the baby from the distension of stomach and any kind of colic pain. We know that the children cry because of stomach pain, because the way they move we can understand the baby is having this colic pain in the stomach. Again, you can burp the baby for some time, this relieve the pain. Other than, there is something called hiccups what we can see the newborns and young children have. Again, burp the baby for some time so that the child will come back to normality. So these are some of the important tips we need to know as a mother or the first mother, so that we are able to manage the children. Along with that, make sure that the position is well maintained. That is, you can have a cradle position, you can have a reverse cradle position. If you are sleeping and feeding the baby, make sure that the head and the neck and the upper part of the chest is protected or little elevated by the arm of the mother, so that there will not be any kind of aspiration. Usually we don't encourage any mother to sleep to feed the baby in sleeping position, but if you are giving, make sure that the head is little elevated so that no aspiration happens to the baby. And as mothers, always understand that drink lots of water, because the old culture or tradition says that don't drink water, your tummy will come up. No, that's not correct. You should drink milk, because you will be dehydrated because you are breastfeeding your child. And always try to wear good tight fitting bras, so that you won't have a sagging breast, and avoid wired bras so that it will not hurt you and it will not cause any harm for the breast milk what you are giving to the child. And we need to understand that take bath regularly, that is more than enough. There is no need to clean the breast or the nipple every time when you are breastfeeding the child. And if there is excess milk or soiling of your clothes happening with milk, you can have the pads that to protect the soiling of the clothes because of the breast milk can be used. So these are some of the tips I want to give you, and I want to encourage all the mothers, till you and baby reach to a compromise of not having the breast milk, please feed the baby, because that is the best thing you can give to the child. So here end this session, and next week we are coming up with another important session. Till that, stay happy and stay safe. Thank you.